It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Hurts now from the gun. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles drive 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They're going play action. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying it across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 2nd and 3 now. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Running it now out of the gun. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Second and 10 now. Hits his running back. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Completed to his running back. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Hurts throwing again. It is Kupp, left side. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Score. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. On first down, they'll run. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Has it in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Gore runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So 2nd down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
They've got a man in motion. Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw, Hurts. He's on the move. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The back grabs it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Gore will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Wisconsin. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Back now, pressure on its way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Third and long for him here. Brought in right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams looking like they'll have to punt. The Rams are set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 3rd and short.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Taken in by Smith. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Picked up by the Rams! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch is made in close. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
It's 4th and goal.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams tie things up at 14. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They go play action here. Completed to his running back. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts throwing again. Getting out to his left. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts. Taking his shot deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
He's got it. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Hurts looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams, 14.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Pass play on 1st and 10. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the gun on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second and 10 now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They kick the running back in motion. He'll throw it. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First down from the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Gets in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams tie this game at 21. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's taken in by Tucker. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 37. Hits him on the out route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This, our last play of the quarter. Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the move. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Flush down now to his left. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 6 coming up here. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Back to throw, Hurts. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They send a receiver in motion right. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
There's no question this group wanted to be aggressive in the red zone. Back-to-back passing plays, but an incompletion and now a sack means they've done nothing but go backwards. Time to find a little better protection and much, much better results.
They've held them out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Hurts to throw. Has it in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
From the 28. Chased out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Setting up a throw. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Motion man right is Smith. Hurts. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the offense recovers, they can still advance it. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Taken in by Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. He's back to throw. And he'll be touched down after a big play. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Eagles feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Running back sent in motion left. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Philadelphia! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Rams 21.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Rams will take possession.
49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.